Hello, my name is Paul Wilson Jr., Area Director of the UGA Small Business Development Center at Georgia State University, and this is your Business Tip of the Week. Growing up, I had the exciting privilege to play tackle football all the way from 4th grade through a couple of years in college. And through all the different teams I played on, the different teammates that I had, as well as the different coaches and schools that I played for, so many life lessons were gained during that time, as well as some business lessons. And one in particular, I was reminded of recently of something very interesting that one of my high school coaches used to use as one of the mottos for our team. And it was DYJJO. Yeah, DYJJO, right? You've heard that word, right? Actually, it's not a real word, it's an acrostic. And the letters are DYJAYJO, right? DYJJO, pretty simple. So what does that stand for? It stands for do your job and your job only. You see, in football as well as in many other sports, you have all these people on the team playing their specific roles. And I may be playing my role well, but I see somebody over there next to me not doing their job well. So I jump over there in their lane, if you will, or to take over their tasks or responsibilities. And now I'm out of position. So now we've got two people out of position, not just one. So our coach would always get on us. No matter if you see somebody else doing something wrong, do your job and your job only. And he would correct the other person that was wrong, because now we got two people out of place. So how does that relate to you as a small business owner? When you think about your team, and in particular your HR function in hiring and managing people, you really have to think about it, again, like the entire team. Oftentimes, I know the struggle is for many small business owners that when you start, of course, by yourself, that you bring on one, maybe two people, and everybody's doing 10 jobs, right? Which again is very normal. But as you begin to mature and grow, you really need to be thinking about your organizational chart and what are the different roles and functions. So yes, 3 or 4 people may be doing several things, but once you kind of break your organization up to develop an organizational chart and for the current and for the future, one of the things I can encourage people to do is erase the names out of the boxes and just put the boxes in place. What are the key positions that your company needs to function well, not only today, but to grow into the future? After you put those boxes together, now put a job description in those boxes, right? In each and every one. So marketing, HR, accounting, operations, administration, engineering, marketing, sales, whatever those positions are, list them all, then put job descriptions in place. Now go back and put the names in the boxes. So it could be on your current team, and which names fit in the boxes best, right? Because oftentimes, and again, I get it, many business owners, you have really good people, and in many cases can do several things, but nobody does 10 things great or excellent, right? If people can multitask and do different things, it's usually 2 or 3 things. So what are they the best at, right? That's the position they need to be in. And oftentimes business owners run into issues and challenges when they begin to grow and expand, and they've had, let's say, some even loyal people come along with them. However, maybe their loyalty doesn't really fit in the box versus their skill set. Maybe it's either time to move them around or unfortunately move them out. In some cases, unfortunately, that has to happen. But if you want your business to grow and your organization to continue to build the infrastructure that it needs from a personnel standpoint, as a business owner, you're gonna have to get to the point where you are willing to make those hard decisions and understand that everybody needs to DYJJO, do their job and their job only. Maybe not exactly like that, but in a way where everyone eventually is in their own lane, even if it's in doing 2 or 3 jobs, but let those 2 or 3 jobs be things that they can actually do very well or good enough until you can bring somebody else on board to fill those roles. It is often very challenging for business owners to have to not only do their job of leading an organization, but then do somebody else's job who's not performing. But you don't want to let them go because they've been so loyal, right, or consistent over time, or they're trying really hard, which I often hear a lot. Again, this is not something to say you have to be mean to people or you have to make knee-jerk decisions and immediately throw people out. Let it be a part of your long-term organizational development plan as you, again, put that organizational chart in place. Look at those job descriptions of what they should be, and then the people that you have, right, that needs to go into those positions. Another thing that this will help you with is having that work chart in place allows you to always now be in recruitment mode as you're having casual conversations with people or intentionally recruiting people to bring into your company. The more you plan ahead, the more you can be prepared for that right person to come along, to fit right into your organization in the place where they can do a great job for you. So that way you can get back to doing what you do best in your company, whether it be the visionary leader or the salesperson or the technical person. You can bring other people on board that complement you where your strengths are versus where your weaknesses are. So just remember DYJAYJO, and that's your business tip of the week. Contact us today to take advantage of no-cost one-on-one consulting for your business.